Welcome to Wonderlust. I'm Millie, this is Junty.
Hello.
Thank you so much for all of the comments and all of the questions, finding out how we've been doing, all of the well wishes and the recommendations of places to eat. We'll slowly start to get through some of them because there's an awful lot of them. So thank you. Settling in has been really good so far, and part of that has been the fact that we've been able to make some good friendships. We've been really intentional to speak to people when we're in our condo, sort of at the park and at the swimming pool, and we feel that that's really helped us to make this place home.
So while we have family here already, we knew it was really important to be able to build good friendships, and we've been here for just over 2 months now, so we've been out of stay-at-home notice for probably about 6 weeks. And we've been able to already make some really good friends. And so we thought we would do some tips and tricks for making good friends in Singapore. So the first one, I guess, is that when we're out and about, we just smile, or I guess you can't see smiles behind the mask.
With your eyes.
But we smile with our eyes and say hello to people. And a few weeks ago, we were in the play park with the kids. We just struck up a conversation with their dad and just said hi and got chatting basically. And you know, when we click, we just naturally just said, oh, should we just exchange numbers? We can get the kids to hang out with each other, and it would be great to get to know each other a bit better too. And I think what was nice is that we found, you know, common ground. They are a family from India who have moved to Singapore 2 years ago, and so we were able to talk about settling in and getting to know the place. And you know, we live in the same apartment, so we're talking about the local area, and I think that's a really, really nice thing to do because we found out things about the area that we didn't know that he did, and already we had discovered a couple of things I think that he hadn't explored before. So, and since then we've hung out and had lunch together, and then we went there to their place this week, which was amazing.
Nafur has actually got her own YouTube channel. She cooks amazing Indian food, so she wanted to cook for us, so we went over and she cooked this delicious spread, and it was just really nice to be in their home. There's something nice about being in someone's home, isn't there? You can just relax, get to know each other, and we had a really, really lovely afternoon. The kids get on well. There was another time at the pool as well. Aspen's very friendly, so she'll often go up to other children and invite them into her play.
She actually invites herself to play with the kids whose toys she likes. She's very clever.
I'm very friendly.
I'm very friendly.
So she was playing with this other kid in the pool, and I sort of went over and introduced myself to his mum, and we just got chatting. So I suppose one of our tips would be just be friendly, just say hi, just ask questions, find something that you've got in common and be bold. Like I was like, oh, should I ask for a number or not? And I just did, and we've since, you know, it's been messaging and it's been really good.
Yeah, I think if you genuinely take an interest in people and you genuinely, I guess, allow yourself to be vulnerable, because it can be a bit daunting just to go and say hi to someone for the first time. It's weird as adults, like we force kids into doing it at school. Make sure you make friends, but for us, like, I guess we just took that lesson that we're constantly telling our kids and thought, well, we've got to do it as well. As
Christians, it was really important for us to find a church, and although most of it has been online, we have been able to sort of host a church at home where we can have up to 5 people in the home, or we've been to other people. So that's another way that we've been able to make, you know, the face-to-face interactions and eat together as well.
Yeah, and it's just been so nice. Like, while there is a formulaic element to that, you know, here the people are going to come watch church at your house, like through the TV. Like, we've been intentional about staying in touch with everybody afterwards and dropping them a message on the Monday or a Tuesday and just saying, hey, how are you? And do you want to hang out this week or something like that, which has been really nice. And we made some really cool friends and hung out with some people the other night till about 1 a.m. I'm getting too old for that. Millie was yawning from about 11, but some lovely people, so it was worth it. It was worth staying up.
Yeah, I think it's just, you know, making time for other people as well, because starting a new job, starting a new life, for us kids in a new routine, it can be really busy, but I think setting aside time to be sociable is really important in finding your feet in a new place as well.
Definitely, and I think with finding a job, you know, for me, it was really important to get to know some of my colleagues really well. In an international job, I guess you see a lot of people who are in the same boat as you, and it's important to spend time with them and get to know them. And wow, the amount of really interesting people I've met, and some lovely, lovely people already, and going out for drinks or, you know, just popping to a cafe after work one day is really important to be able to, I guess, I was almost going to say sacrifice the time, but sometimes it does feel like a sacrifice, you know. If I'm going to be later home for dinner, it is important actually every now and again to make sure that you're getting into your surroundings. That way it helps work, it helps your rhythm there, and for me, and it helps me get to know, when you know your colleagues, and you've got a much better support network at work as well. So that was big for me.
Yeah, there's also a support network that you can find online. I think a lot of people since coronavirus particularly have been looking for online groups, Zoom calls and things like that, if you're not tired of all of the Zoom calls yet. But there's lots of groups on Facebook and even little communities on Instagram and things that you can find.
Yeah, so I guess ultimately it is being vulnerable, making sure that you are friendly and genuine, I think is probably...
And making the time.
Yeah, and taking time. And even if, in these early days, like we said, there's a bit of sacrifice involved, I think it's important to do that. I mean, we are, like we said, we're just a few weeks in, but it really feels like home. Yes, we're missing our friends back at home in the UK, and we make regular calls to friends and messages, and some are better at replying than others, but actually those ones who are bad at replying were bad at replying in the UK, weren't they? Phil and Helena.
Callum.
But it's been good to FaceTime people and family. We're FaceTiming family every few days.
Being from the UK, we don't mind a little bit of rain. So on Saturday we went out and got rained on in Little India. We were armed with our umbrellas, and we still had a really lovely time exploring with the kids. Yeah,
well, in the UK we always, if it was raining, we are one of those families that says there's no such thing as bad weather, there's just bad clothing. So we usually put the kids in waterproofs and send them out, but I think we went out in flip-flops and umbrellas, and we had a really, really lovely time. Yeah,
and there's lots of covered little bits that we could duck into anyway and explore, so I don't think it took anything away from it really. Next to Little India is Arab Street, which we had a little explore. There's a beautiful mosque there. We didn't get to see all of what we wanted to. We didn't have as much time as we wanted to, but we still had an amazing time, and the smells and the sounds there were just incredible. So check it out. It's nearly 4:30 and we're about to cross the road, but if you listen really carefully you can hear the call to prayer ringing out across where we are. As you would have seen, we went to Bugis Street, and it's massive market, indoor market, full of clothes. Like, just, I don't know how many floors we went up. It felt like forever. There's rows and rows of loads and loads of lovely clothes, shoes, little accessories. There's a whole level like with a mini arcade in it, games that you can play on, and loads of nail salons as well. So you could easily spend a lot of time. There's supposed to be a food market as well, but we didn't find
really find out. We got kind of lost in there, just kind of going round and round and finding lots of clothes stores and stuff.
On a much sunnier day this week, I actually went back to Little India, and I went with a friend that I'd made in the condo, and she really knew the area well, so I was quite happy just to aimlessly wander around, but thankfully she knew a lot of the street art, so she took me to a lot of the places. And the street art is amazing because some of it, you go down a little alley that you wouldn't think was anything, and there's beautiful street art like covering the whole span of the wall, and it's just incredible to think how long it took and, you know, someone's mind to come up with these ideas. And yeah, so have a look at some of the street art that we found.
As you can see, it looks like Millie had an amazing day with her friend there, and we hope that you're really enjoying all of the videos that we're putting out, and I guess the ethos behind what we wanted to do. I mean, initially it was just to keep friends and family up to date, but we hope that you maybe are inspired to see the wonder where you are too. Please do keep letting us know all these amazing places. Millie's got this list. Whenever you write a comment, she'll write down where we're going to go, and I think we've got like another year's worth of videos, so keep commenting, and then the videos will keep coming. It's really helpful. It's really nice.
If you're new to our channel, you can subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification button as well so that you get our new vlog every Friday. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.